Hello, everybody, and welcome to Test Run. I'm your host, Code Marvelous, and today I am joined again by Spags. And today we're going to be taking his Hayley deck, the Pitchfork Hayley, for a spin against a rando Unjin Techie who does know he's being recorded. Let's see what we can do. All right,
I was going to give a shout out to Sotomatic. He's actually viewing this game. He was the guy who came up with the name for the deck. So,
yeah, Nick's creeping on us.
I know. I do love the name, because like the Pitchfork music site. It's got that hipster vibe here. The artist colony, the fan site, the critic.
I dig it. All right, so we're up against Harp.
Ooh, nice, good matchup.
So we've got an Aesop's, an Astrolabe, a Technical Writer, a Clot, and a Daily Casts.
That's a keep, right? I mean, that's a keep.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I mean, we've got the Astrolabe first turn.
Especially,
I don't know.
Since we're against Harp, yeah. Because then if they do pick a shell, like if they do the three servers, we're gonna get 3 cards. Yeah, we gotta keep this.
Yep. And that Clot is good off the bat. I'd even let this deck score like 2 agendas and then go into the Clot lock. And they're in trouble. As long as you kill the CBS, they're not going to score.
So we've got 3 remotes that got made. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, running is dangerous at this point. It's a guessing game, although there is an Astro out there. I don't know. What do you like to do in this matchup? Are you worried about the news team? I'm not, because that's food for us. Are you worried about getting mid-season? He didn't score any extra creds. I don't know. What do you think, Dan? Or do you just want to set up and let him score out? I'm not opposed to running.
Yeah. I think we maybe make 1 run.
Yep.
So
let's score an agenda.
Let's see what's going on behind. What do you think? Where's the Astro?
2.
All right, let's do it.
And I don't even mind the news team, because I don't know if does he know if we're on Artist Colony? Maybe he doesn't have a choice, but he's thinking.
There it
is. Take it. Run again. No, because we need to hit an agenda out of this.
All right, so let's check server 3. If that's another news team. All right, so we got the profiteering. Okay. So we're done.
Yep. That's where he wanted that money for the mid-season, so that's perfect. So
I think maybe we put down the Tech Writer and the Aesops and the
Tech Writer Daily Cast and the Aesops then.
Yeah.
Or no, then the Lave and fire up, because if he wants to keep installing remotes.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we dropped the Tech Writer and the Daily Cast, and we dropped the Astrolabe.
The only worry is if he has a mid-season here, he will land it, which will suck. But it'll take off his creds.
Yeah, I'm like...
I think he'll score the Astro.
That's something that we have to be aware of.
That's even better.
The future is now.
Yeah, I was worried about Astro, but I'm actually not worried about this matchup at all, to be honest, Dan.
Well, you've got the experience playing this against...
Well, think about it. How do they score? Even with a Sand, once you get the Clot locked down, you just make sure the CVS always dies and they can't fast advance the rest of the game. They can try to kill you if they get a 20 breaking news out, but we have the instant Plascrete, so...
So, do we want to check some servers?
Or do we want to set up? He doesn't have any money. Yeah, maybe while he's open, R&D.
Yeah, let's just see what's behind door number 1. Let's check it out.
Fine.
An Enigma.
Okay, I think we draw up now.
Draw.
Let's see what we get. Okay.
Got us a scavenge.
Let's draw again, see if we can get something. Because it's nice to get a double install. Oh, shit, we got events. Maybe just one more draw, or do you want to take a peek at HQ?
I think he's not going to kill us. I think we can afford to just take a look at HQ.
I'm not worried about kill. But getting set up is big, too, in this, so...
Yeah, there it is.
There it is, that's fine.
The 24/7 news cycle for those of you watching at home on a tiny screen. Yeah, I'm glad that if we were going to pick an agenda, I'm glad we got the profiteering.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't get a breaking news too, right? So, and the profiteering would have been bad because that would have allowed him the mid-season more easily in the future. Although hopefully from now on we just film critic his shit. Now we have to get that artist colony online though, so we got to find that because we got to get rid of that news team for a Plascrete when needed.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. So are we drawing, doing
Let's
a
draw.
setup turn?
Yeah, we need Procon too. Okay, there's a good card. There's a good card. I'd say one more draw, or do you want to peak R&D? It's fine. We can.
Well, no. So that's actually good because we get the extra Aesops, and I think we actually drop Tech Writer and Aesops.
Yep, I
because
agree.
that way we can get
Sell
rid of the daily cast.
Totally. Good call.
God, I just love the synergy of just Hayley's ability.
So fun, isn't it?
It's with everything that we want to do anyway.
Yeah, especially with all these zero cost resources. Oh, it's so nice. All right, now they're icing up, so now we don't want to run because it's bad stuff. So now we'll just build up because they're not going to score. He's not going to score. He's scared to score. He's even scared to install a remote because we.
Because he doesn't want to give us cards.
Cards, right. Not having Procon stinks, but that's fine. Let's draw up a little.
Come on. There
it is. So.
Drop that in the film critic and draw.
Yep, I agree. Man, so good a feeling here.
Yeah, doesn't that just feel great? And then we can go one more and then get rid of the Aesops?
Yep, totally. I mean,
getting these duplicates out of here feels great.
I was going to say maybe you wanted to keep that and toss the Proco because we only have 2 Aesop in case he does try to kill it, but I think it's fine either way. Just little things like that to think of in the deck.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
No worries. He gave us a free card there. I think we do want to kill the Howard, but we can spend a little time Procoing first if you'd like. Ooh. Maybe we just still want to build up. I mean, I guess we can afford to leave the Howard, although it helps him get to his combo, but he's still not doing anything with it.
So I think we do it one more time. We drop the clone chips and drop the fan site.
It sounds good. Yep, I think so. Let's see what we draw, though. Yep, I think that's a good call. Build those tech writers.
Seems good. Now he has even more incentive not to try to score.
No, and I think at some point, hopefully we can get a cache. I'd love to get that clot even on the board so it makes it hard for him. He's going to have to purge if he wants to even breaking news out. Although the beauty here, especially if we get that artist colony, Dan, we can drop the clot from hand when he tries the breaking news, which will really ruin his day.
Which just feels great.
Yeah, let's keep Procoing here. There we go. That's nice.
There it is.
Oh yeah, with the daily cast. Now he's in deep trouble.
Yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
And what else here? Oh, do we?
We could just drop the cash here.
No, I mean I'd rather save it to drop the clot from hand. Drop the same. You mean put the same old thing out?
Oh yeah, same old thing.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, all these resources, man. This deck's got a great back row.
Yeah, and we're definitely. Oh, whoa! Put this guy. Wait! Tell him to back it up. Back it up. Tell him to go back to the one advance. That one advance, we're dropping the clot on him. What the hell does he think he's playing against? We're a Shaper deck. You know why? Because he saw no SMC. This is the old school mentality, right? That artist colony, bro.
All right, so we'll artist colony out.
So get rid of the cash. Yep. Getting rid of the news team. Yep. There it is. And get the money from the cash immediately. There we go. Now he can tell him to take his last click.
Yeah, it's just people don't know. They don't know the power of artist colony, man. Artists just drive our society forward.
So what does he do last click? I'm sorry, I can't see the chat window too well.
He drew a card.
Okay, so he's discarding. So we're going to sell the cash, and then we're going to run there immediately and score that thing, right?
Well, hopefully we got to get in.
Film critic it, maybe? Because he could mid-season us. Or do you want to just straight up score? We don't have the creds unless you want to burn a tech writer.
Well, no, we can go in because remember, we can just get rid of the fan site to get at SMC while we're running.
No, but I mean, here's what I'm saying against this deck, Dan. If they have a credit advantage, and I don't know if this one runs mid-season or it's just 24. Usually they run both. Do we
Oh
even
no,
score agendas? Do you want to just
we'll foam credit it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if we have the opportunity to play safe, I feel like we do that. All right, so we can just no, yeah. Let's just
fan site out the lady. Yep.
God, that feels so good.
Man alive, it feels real good, man.
What a time to be alive.
Sadly, not. We can't get the second install, but we could have drawn first, I guess. We could have pro code first, but we're just so happy to get this. There you go.
Do we pro code now?
Totally. I mean, we could have done that before, but we just got a little overzealous, perhaps. That's fine. Keep going with it, I think. Because we're only getting a single install, so I mean, honestly, I don't know, you can put anything, but maybe SMC because we only have one program. Save those hardwares for a double install.
Yeah. I think that's the right call.
Sure.
And we are just creating a tremendous amount of pressure.
Sadly, we have no other fuel right now to get like the hunting grounds, because the hunting grounds is going to do work against this deck because he has 3 data Raven.
Yeah.
But we have time.
Yeah,
I'll even sell that profiteering. I don't give a shit. These 1-pointers.
Yeah, whatever. We'll get there eventually, or he'll mill himself.
Usually, I find against this deck, Dan, you can just grind it out because how is he ever going to score? He has no ice to keep us out. He's doomed.
Right. All right. So, do we do the film critic, or do we just let it sit for a while?
Well, here's the thing. I think he could try to kill it. I don't see how, but I mean, I think I don't mind getting it off of there. I say unless you plan on running, if you're not going to run to try to score something, it's not a huge deal. But if you want to get rid of it, that's fine. I'm fine with it. You want to maybe Proco then, and
then drop some hardware.
Sounds good. Tech Raiders are getting beefy.
God, it just feels so good. And also, he just knows that he can't fast advance because there's a clot and 3 clone chips on the table.
And he has no maybe he has 1 CVS. But I think we have to run face downs because we're not worried about News Team or anything else. So I mean, honestly, this deck is kind of built to beat Harpsichord hard, and it really feels good.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Because even his kitty cat agendas aren't safe with Film Critic and Hunting Grounds. He's trying to lure us in. I don't mind. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It could be a CVS. That's fine, too. Do you want to run it? I assume we want to run it. Sell the daily casts after we start the turn.
Yeah, I'm with you. So yeah, sell the daily casts. And then
First click run. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to Procon first? I don't. It's up to you.
We're running the remote.
We got to run the remote, right? We can't let a CV. Well, I don't see how he fast advance. He wants to try to burn up Lady. Doesn't know we have 2 scavenge.
Right. Yep. Let's check it.
I think it's worth checking everything. We can't let CVS out there because that's how he'll fast advance. Now here's the thing. I think you leave it.
Because he can't fast advance anyway.
Exactly. He doesn't have a national scored, right? So you never have to trash that, really. We just have to trash CVS.
I think we check R&D. Because if it's a data Raven, we can always just jack out.
Yeah, true. Go for it. If it's a Gutenberg, I guess we can get David out.
Yep, there it is.
Jack out for now. We can get the Hunting Grounds later. Hunting Grounds will destroy that. And Ottman 4. We're going to need Ottman 4 as well.
So I think we Proco one last time.
Yep. Toss the Lab. Or a Proco. Either one.
And we just got the 3 scavenges.
Oh, there's the Purge. So he's going to try to fast advance. He's going to try to burn up the clone ships, which is fine because then we can levy by that point. But we got to start putting some pressure on HQ and R&D.
So do we want to check HQ real quick? Or do we let's hit Proco first.
What does he have for face downs in Archive? Do we want to get rid of that Howard at some point? We could just run that. What are we worried about? News? Hopefully there are news teams. We could use them. Do you want to run? You want to give it a check?
Yeah, let's give that a check.
He does.
Let's keep them honest.
Right, and if we run R&D, we want agendas, and they're not in the bin, right? So I hope there are news teams in there.
Yeah, give us some free tutors.
Give us the love, man. Give us the love. So if he installs anything on that server 5 on the Sansan, we have to clod immediately. Yes.
Add news team to the score area because now we can.
Well, what's up with the bin? What does he have? One mid-season in there? He knows that's never going to land.
Two mid-seasons.
So he's given up on that. That's perfect. He knows he's done.
Okay, because we can get the hunting grounds out now.
And, well, we're going to need Ottman 4 as well, but we can SMC for that. Do you want to run there? Let's do it. Should we show him the...
I think we should check HQ, see if we can get an ice res.
Okay, that's fine. He's got the creds, but what the hell? At least see what's there. Ugh, yeah, that sucks. What do you want to do? You want to get... I think you either go for Cyber Cipher. I don't think it's a waste. I think we'll just lose the click.
Yeah.
I did see that ice. I was a little concerned about that. That's fine.
Alright, so we lost the click and jacked out.
Let's not run last click. Let's just Proco and toss a Proco.
There we go. There's something nice.
Yep, so now if you on their turn, Dan, if you want to get that Ottman 4, we can also cash and then sell it.
On his turn, yeah.
On his turn right now, yeah. Well, wait, let's see, because if he tries the fast advance, we'll have to get the cloud out. I don't think he will.
Yeah, he's got to know he can't FA.
Here's one thing to worry about. Not to worry about it. When you're playing on Jinteki, if they go to end turn, you know, when it passes to you, it turns off the Hayley ability, so you have to redo it manually that turn then. There it is. There it is. He rezzed the Sansan. Wow. That was bizarre. It's not a great player. I guess we're in the casual realm, but it's fine. Maybe he just knows he's stuck.
All right, let's go check it.
Sell that cash. Sell the cash. Yeah, we gotta check it. I'm sure it's nothing, but
future is now.
Ooh, I guess we have money. You're not worried. Oh, the mid seasons are gone. Let's just straight up steal it, right? And we can run again this turn and film critic. You know,
something
right?
Else.
Yeah, exactly.
So do we want to get rid of the Sansan grid?
We have the money. I don't think we need to, because, right? Well, unless you think it's a worry.
No, I don't think we need to.
With the Clot, I'm not worried. We will have to levy after we run out of clone chips, but now he's only manually purging. So, you want to attack R&D now?
Yeah, because we can artist colony out the hunting grounds. Yeah. So,
do you want to? Well, here. Do you want to?
I think we want to take a technical writer to give us the money boost.
Well, why not? We'll do the install first with that. See, we're gonna lose a Hayley install this turn, which is fine. But do you want to SMC out the Appman first, just to get that extra credit on the tech writers?
Yeah.
Let's just do that. Ottman.
Ottman for my old friend.
Here you go now. Yep.
Let's take one of the tech writers, and then let's just so he doesn't.
Yeah, so they don't. So you don't confuse them, right?
Yeah. So we'll get rid of this news. Just the fact that you can just turn news teams.
So good. So yeah, just give that a clicker. Oh, so nice. Tap Ottman 4. Oh man, 1 credit through a data raven.
This deck is so fun.
So the only way they get us is stack data ravens, and that's a lot of dedication. 2 cards.
Hey, look, a data raven.
So that's going to go on R&D. That's fine. We can deal with that.
And a traffic accident.
And Proco.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, another fan site.
You know what I think he's thinking? If he can burn up the lady counters, we don't have enough clone chips for lady and the clot.
But he doesn't know we're running 3 scavenge.
Yeah, maybe not. Oh, I've got about 5 minutes before I need to go. Well, we can pretty much call this game anyhow. So you see the lock. I mean, right? This is the lock. The clot lock is in. Once you run out of clone ships, you burn. You get the levy in play. That's 3 more clone ship and the artist colony. It's pretty much game.
Yeah, no, it's a crazy deck.
And we only have one RDI out at this point, so
Yeah, we're not even doing like the really crazy shit, like, cause like I can clone out the SMC to get the Cyber Cipher, and we can just start hammering HQ.
we could do that too, and which probably has at least 2 agendas in it, right? So he's down to 22 cards. Um, so
Yeah.
honestly, you could do that too. And sadly, the sad thing with the fan site now is though we'd almost have to let him score, right? Because
Right, but we can always pawn it.
we can do that too. Or sometimes I just let him score. If you get 2 more fan sites out, I just let him score because he's going to get to. I let these decks get to 4 or 5 points and they're done. So
Yeah. So let's start the turn.
yep,
Let's Proco once, see if we can get a program to piggyback.
yeah. Otherwise, he's got 2 data ravens there. We'll get 2 fan site. That's nice. You want to poke HQ or do you want to make him res that data raven or just go through the damn thing?
Yeah, let's see if we can make him res that second data
I
raven.
don't mind going through because with the film critic we can steal the QPM. Let's go through once. What the hell, right? We can go next turn to HQ. This one will take the tag. There we go. I don't know if he overdrew with the Howard, so we're gonna see some fresh cards. Steal it, yeah, just straight steal it. Save the film critic for the QPM. There it is.
Hey!
Oh wait, we get to take him with the critic, right?
Yep.
Critic defeats it, so I don't. Yeah, I guess Jinteki just can't handle it. Won't let us take it, huh? Well, whatever. I mean, we know we've got it on there. They're at 5 points.
I think it froze.
Oh. It broke it. We broke the game, Dan.
We broke Jinteki.net.
Pitchfork kill it.
This deck is just comically good.
Well, it has its rough matchups.
It has its rough matchup. It's okay. I'll rephrase that. It's comically good against people who are teching against the Anarch meta.
No doubt. It's comically good against yellow decks if it gets set up.
Yeah, this is just completely borked. So I think we were on a midnight train to victory anyway.
Well, we're on 5 with 5 agendas, right? We haven't seen a 2-pointer yet. You know there are 3 Beals, you know there are 3 Astros, and probably at least 2 of those are in his hand. We run that next turn, and we probably win. So,
yeah,
because he can't score, literally cannot score.
Yeah, but Spags, thank you very much for your insights on this deck. It's always a lot of fun having you on the program and getting to watch you pilot some of your creations. So thanks very much for coming on, man.
Yeah, no problems. Thanks, Dan, for having me.
All right, everybody. You can find the ANR Players Circuit online, and Spags is one of the ringleaders there. And of course, you can find ANR Black Hats wherever fine Netrunner content is sold. And we've got a new podcast format, the Netrunner Quest, on iTunes and SoundCloud. We'll catch you all next time.